Hello folks, welcome again to my home studio in the beautiful Catskill Mountains. You know, I'm about to do a voiceover webinar. So it's a kind of an intro webinar to people who are looking to get into voiceover. So I thought, you know what, let's jump on quickly and do another video. And by the way, I want to thank you. I have 19 subscribers right now, and mostly thanks to Ross. I think so. Ross, thank you. So I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, and hopefully I can keep you entertained. So I thought to myself, what am I going to do? I want to do something a little different. You know, everyone's kind of, I love watching all the reviewers, and all of us review, all of us, like I've been doing this for a long time. Many reviewers kind of do the same fragrances, and I enjoy seeing that because I get to see different people's perspectives on the same scent, right? So I'm totally into that. I don't want to get laid on the bandwagon to some of this, so I'm not gonna really review something. I'm gonna talk about something in my industry. For example, I'm a voiceover producer, and I also produce some hip hop. And for those of you who don't know what a producer is in the audio world, right? I'm the boss. Pretty much. So I'm the director, basically. We call in this industry, in the audio side, we call that the producer. And so I give direction. I also, when it comes to music, I'll produce, create some of the beats, some of the grooves. But whether it be voiceover production, where I'm giving direction to a voice actor, or I'm producing some kind of a hip hop beat and helping put together the lyrics for a rapper, and EQing them and all of that. So I'd like to engineer my own projects when it comes to that. Scent is a big deal to me. Here's why. Just like clothing, when I go to the studio and I know that I'm going to be directing, I'm going to produce something and I want it to be epic, no matter what it is. I have pride in what I do. I have to feel like a boss, right? I have to feel it. So you have to dress a certain way. I like to go in looking together. I want to feel good about what I'm wearing at the time. And I also want to feel good, really good, about how I smell. And for me, different people are different, I suppose, but for me, I'm not timid. I don't want to have a timid scent. I don't want to have a skin scent that maybe people in the studio, if they get close enough, smell, or maybe they don't. I don't want that. I want to jump off of me. Not necessarily a monster scent, because you don't want to, in a studio, you could be in a small enclosed area, but I do want something that projects fairly well. I also want something that doesn't smell like everybody else. Like, for example, there's some scents I absolutely adore, but I know there's a good chance someone else may have it on. Like if I'm doing a hip hop album, for example, or just a hip hop song, someone might, if there's 10 people in the studio, someone may have Versace Eros on. It's possible. So I'm not going to put that on. I want to stand apart. And so I have a fragrance that I used to consider it, maybe I still do, I don't know, but I definitely used to consider it my signature fragrance. And coincidentally, it has gotten me the most compliments. So it makes me feel like the man when I walk into the studio, because I travel sometimes, so I can go to Dallas. I can go into a store and the cashier goes, "Oh, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Wow." And I'm talking, this is nonstop. And I've seen some mixed reviews on this fragrance, which maybe is different on my skin, but I'm telling you, I get consistent compliments, and I'm talking like raving, like, "Oh wow, what is that?" So what am I talking about? What am I talking about? The original Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Black Orchid. I get it. This is kind of a scent or a fragrance that you either love it or hate it, I think. But I'm telling you, I have had so many rave reviews. I mean, I think it is all from women. I don't get sometimes men will ask me what I'm wearing, but women just love this scent and they love it on me. And so I will have people ask, "Hey, women, what are you wearing?" Wow. And I think it's because of the chocolate, the truffle. I mean, there's so many notes in this. and they all kind of blend well together. You know, there's truffle, gardenia, black currant, jasmine, bergamot, mandarin orange, and then spices, orchid, of course, right? But the Mexican chocolate, the patchouli, the vanille, the incense, the sandalwood. I think all of these things work so well together. I mean, I'm telling you, I can't express to you, because as people who love fragrances, we get sick of wearing the same thing, right? That's what happens. Like we go, okay, yeah, people love it, but I kind of want to smell different today. And so but every time I put this on, every single time, I have a dry down right here, and it really is. I haven't worn this in a while because I have so many fragrances. I like to try things out. I like to wear other things, and sometimes I'm wrong. I'll wear something I think is boss. I'll wear something in the studio I think that people are going to comment on, and no one says a word. And I'm thinking, geez, I thought that was a really, really great fragrance. And maybe it is, but it's not. It doesn't jump out at people. And it's not unique enough for people to comment on and to compliment you. And in the studio especially, I'm very outgoing, and so I'm approachable. And so they're just not, and they may like it, but they're not saying anything. This, right? Black Orchid. Every time I wear it, every single time, I'll walk into the studio and people go, "Oh, John's here." They just know. And people have asked me over and over again, "What are you wearing?" And so I've seen some reviews from men saying, "Hey, I think on YouTube," and they say, "I think this is more of a feminine fragrance," or "I think I could never wear this." I get that, because I do think it's a unique fragrance. I still think, being around all these years, it's a unique fragrance still, because I just don't think men wear it for the most part. But that's my 2 cents. And again, Tom Ford's Black Orchid. If you want to smell unique, if you want to get some attention, and you want to have women go, "Wow, what are you wearing?" It's appealing to women. It really is. That's my experience with it. And remember what I told you in my first video. My wife does not have a great nose, and she's extremely picky. This is her favorite scent on me. Her very favorite. So I want to thank everybody very much for watching. For those of you who are watching, thank you to my 19 subscribers. Thank you, Ross, again. And we out.